Nowadays, mobile technologies in museums, and especially in art museums, are a popular way of communication with their audiences. These kinds of technologies have a high communicative potential and also could be a tool for marketing, information, engagement, and learning as well. However, with regards how these resources explain the meaning of works of art, generally they maintain the same language of the traditional and passive resources like text, labels, or brochures, especially when the involved audience is general public. This means that art interpretation is still based on formal description. On the contrary, mobile media provide new opportunities of interaction with audiences. The visitors could visit a museum from their couch, or even they could create content about a painting through their mobile devices. Therefore, if the media of communication with the audiences of art museums are changing, there must be a change of how art is explained. Art museums represent traditionally the category less permeable to the introduction of museological innovations. Across the second half of the 20th century, museums of science or history changed the way they presented their content by creating interactive learning resources to decode the meaning of their collections to visitors. However, still in the early decades of the century, art museums' museology continues to develop largely an academic museology where the most important element is still the work of art and its contemplation. Art museums only have introduced some innovations in two fields, namely the development of interesting educational programs addressed to specific minority audiences and the introduction of portable electronic devices such as the audio guides. In short, they are resources or activities supporting passive experience of the visit, nothing related to interactive and collaborative strategies. However, the high degree of market penetration of mobile technologies like smartphones and tablets, as well as the development of collaborative strategies due to the Web 2.0 and other digital resources provide art museums a new way of intermediation to develop engagement elements through these channels and then bring their content in a perspective alternative to the passive contemplation of the work. Shortly, this technological development opens the doors to create a new form of communication between museums and its visitors. It is remarkable that the most downloaded app of museums in 2011 was the Louvre Museum, and the first application for smartphone launched was the Brooklyn Museum of Art in the US, and in Europe the Vatican Museums, both dedicated to art. Furthermore, the development of different resources based on mobile media for art museums is in continuous progress. The presence of art museums in social media such as Facebook or Twitter is increasing. Very often the art museum develops mobile application, or they develop innovative projects as the last editions of the project they are art portodas partiscale tagging museums.